you do the rhyming words, books that are written in rhyme, some authors are Giles Andre, or you have Nick Sharratt, like this guy here, the Michael Rosen, they're all written in rhyme, so that will help you out.
This is a wonderful book for if you're not particularly expressive, because the book is so expressive as well. The Spooky Old Tree. This is the favourite book in our house. 3 little bears, one with a light, one with a stick, one with a rope. A spooky old tree. Do they dare go into that spooky old tree? Yes, they dare. 3 little bears, one with a light, one with a stick, one with a rope. And they'll be able to repeat this because of the repetition. They're learning to, this is also really good for them learning to read. A twisty old stair. Do they dare go up the twisty old stair? Yes, they dare. 3 little bears, one with a light, one with a stick, and one with the shivers. It's a very scary book. So, but even though I'm reading it with a lot of expression, you said people have that problem. But this one really lends itself to some great expression. Will the 3 little bears go through the wall? Do they dare go the spooky hole? Yes, they dare. Oh my goodness. So they love a book like that. So maybe also too, if you have a problem with a child that doesn't want to sit down and read much, that lends itself because it's funny and it's interesting. But a bit later, this first.
You could also, start with the Mo Willems books. He does the Don't Let the Pigeon Drive the Bus and the Elephant and Piggy books. So the background is very sparse, right? It's just usually just one plain color, and then the characters are right in the front, and the characters themselves have the expression, so the parents can mimic the expressions of the characters there and help lend the voice.
That's true. And the wonderful thing about books these days, which is actually a tip Denise gave me when I was illustrating Mabel, is the way they use the text on the page to also help you out. So for example, with Mr. Tiger Goes Wild. Then one day, Mr. Tiger had a very wild idea. He felt better already. Mr. Tiger became wilder and wilder each day. Roar! So the way that it's drawn on the page aids you too. And John Klassen is an expert at that too, because if you have a look up here, this poor bear has lost his hat, and he asks all the different
everything
animals,
is in just the eyes of the characters.
Where have you seen my hat? No, I haven't seen my hat. And then he realizes, I have seen my hat.
Look at eyes.
You stole my hat. I love my hat. So you can see it in the way that they actually use text to almost tell you how to read the book, which is wonderful with these
I think there's
modern stories, which I was being nasty about this morning.
Well, they are clever. So Aaron Blakely is Australian, and he writes like the Mo Willems books. So see, the shape text, the shape of the text, and then look, see. So you can see like that.
So you even know which word to.
Yeah. You know which one to emphasize or to and also the text, the dialogue in itself is written in rhyme, so very helpful, really. Yeah. So, and the faces, look at it. It's so funny. Yeah.
And it's really good. It's got limited.
And fast, and then sooner or later the kids can recognize the text. Either that, or they'll be able to predict what's next. And he does that in all his books, so it's in the same.